wrong in the first half?
Well, I think you looked like an offensive football team that hadn't played in about 10 days, to be honest with you. And even 10 days prior to that, they really didn't play together very long. So, I never thought that we ever got in a rhythm in the first half. I thought we missed some throws. Obviously, Taj missed some opportunities that he normally doesn't miss, some of our deep ball throws. But it is, that's part of it. Proud of the win. Thought we rallied back in that second half. Just try to get these guys, try to get into a rhythm, try to get in a sync. Really, you start looking back at it, the last time that they played a full game was the first game of the year. And I think it showed, especially showed early tonight, and credit them. They did a few things that we knew that they were preparing for, that they tried to hold as long as they can in their first two games for this opportunity, for this game. So got to give them credit. Like I said, we weren't in a flow. We didn't get in a groove. We had some opportunities that we squandered early on.
During those times when Taj is struggling, is he frustrated? Does he have guys?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know if frustrated is the word. I just think he got down on himself a little bit and rallied back, and you just try to deal with things like that. It's going to happen through the course of the season. Unfortunately, he hadn't had that opportunity. He hadn't had too many of those times in his career over the last few years with us or with me, and so it's just something you learn from, and you rally, you pull yourself back up, and here you go. At some point you can't say anything. You talk, and at some point you just got to say, he don't want to hear from anybody. He wants to try to figure it out himself, and again, it was good for him to hit a couple passes, kind of get back in the flow of things. Sam Cooper, obviously a great catch, and we needed to kind of spark us, pick us up, and again, we just got to get back in a rhythm, and hey, we had to work for this one.
Talk about the shuffling on the offensive line.
Yeah, again, we're trying to find the right mix. Gave up a couple sacks early on the first drive, which it just a concern. And so we're, again, trying to shuffle some guys in and out, trying to find the right chemistry. Right now, we hadn't found that yet. Fortunately, we got some guys with some depth to be able to come in and spell us a little bit. So we're just going to keep working for that. Got to go back to work and pull it back up.
What'd you see out of Martavis in the second half?
Well, that's a guy that needed to play well. That's a guy that, in order for this whole thing to work, he's got to be a guy that comes on, and I think you saw that tonight, and I was glad to see that for him. That was a big plus for us offensively out of this game, was to see the growth of Martavis, and again, that's two games in a row that he's kind of really came on.
So look at the stat sheet. Only 68 yards for Rob, but he ran pretty effectively.
Yeah, I thought we ran the ball, fairly effectively. I mean, I thought there were some opportunities that we kind of left out there, but I thought he did a good job with that.
Didn't look like maybe the tempo is as fast as it normally is.
Yeah, I think a lot of it was your searching. You're trying to get him in a rhythm. You're trying to get a search, and you're trying to do some things that he can be effective with.
Do you think that maybe the best combination you had on the line was when Brandon moved over to right tackle and you had Isaiah?
Well, I don't know. I'd have to go back and look. It's hard to say. I couldn't tell you too many times. I was trying to worry about getting everybody in the sync right there.
Was it when they were standing the guys up and kind of coming with that?
Well, we knew that was third down. That was third down. They're doing a little chaos up front, so and they were just bringing some pressure on us there.
Now that you got another 9 days to prepare,
golly.
How do you get these guys hanging?
Yeah, I think you just got to try to keep practicing hard. You got to keep going, kind of keep pressing them. That's and I said it after that second game. I said after South Carolina State. It's been a long time for us and our guys didn't play together during that game very much. And now we're going to go another 9-10 days. We're just going to that's what we do, and that's where our schedule is. And Taj is a guy that's he'll go back to work, and man, he's a veteran guy, and he's been in this situation before. We expect him to come on, and a whole bunch is going to respond. So.
Do you think it would be fair to say that maybe there's a couple of jobs on that offensive line up for grabs over the next 9 days?
Oh, I think so. I mean, I think there's some guys right now that are pushing each other and battling. There's no doubt about that.
Coach, just in terms of